discovered I can see my spine.
Oh, you didn't see that before?
No.
Oh, yeah. And your elbows.
That's cool.
I know. Hey, I'm Mr. Mallow.
I'm Mrs. Malo, I guess.
And this is episode 1 of Exploring Azeroth.
See.
I'm actually named Evaric.
I'm Venezia.
And yeah, so we're gonna be, well, for her first time playing World of Warcraft, and it should be a good time, so jump right in.
Yeah, you should tell me what to do.
You press enter. And now we wait for it.
That's
So,
pretty.
Yeah, what are your, I guess, expectations going in, or how are you feeling right now?
Well, I'm nervous.
Why?
I don't know. Too much. I feel watched, and also it's too much going on in the game. And I don't know.
You'll get. It's pretty intuitive.
Okay.
See, they have helpful tutorials.
Okay, that's good. Your isn't
Yeah, I know.
loading yet.
Gonna take a bit. We can cut this part out. I can catch up. You can do this first part, I guess. So.
Let's click to accept
Wait.
first.
I'll read it
No,
first.
I haven't accepted.
All right. So, Venezia. Is that how you say that?
See.
Okay. You're gonna have to tell us where that name comes from. Because last episode you said it was a story for another time.
Yeah, it's not even interesting, but sure, I will someday.
Alright. Rise, Venezia. Welcome back to the realm of the living. With the blessing and power of the Dark Lady, I have freed you from death's grip.
That's good, thank you.
You are no slave, Venezia. Also good. You are free to follow whatever path you choose from here. If you choose to serve the Dark Lady Sylvanas, I recommend you speak with Undertaker Mordo. You will find him behind me in the graveyard.
Mm.
Left click to accept your request.
I want to? Do I want to?
Yes.
Okay. I will, thank you. Nice lady.
Okay. Open your map by pressing M.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's where you are.
That's what
Yeah, it's arrow.
Oh.
And the question mark is where you need to go for your quest.
Okay.
You
It's not very far,
left click
I
there to
guess.
close the map.
Mm.
And yeah, or you can use Y. So, because you probably want to have this hand on the mouse, so for most people it's more comfortable to use.
Wait, what was it?
W, A, S, and D. See, it's like the same configuration of the arrow keys, but yeah.
Okay.
And
No, that's not it.
oh, those are to turn, and then Q and E are straight. And you can close that.
Okay, that's the guy I'm supposed to.
Yep, and then also, some people find it easier to just always use the keys. Get used to it. But also, it was saying like you can left click to select things, but also you can right click while you're moving to turn, like right click and hold.
Mm-hmm.
Not right click on him, that will do the quest, but so just hold down right click and move your mouse.
Oh, okay.
Like right and left. You can turn, exactly. And if you left click and hold, it moves your camera. So, yeah, okay, I appear to be here. So, we can get started. Ooh. All right. So, right click on it.
What is it?
Hello there. You must be Evaric or Venezia. And complete your first quest.
Oh, that was easy.
I know. We're good at this game. Alright. The Shadow Bird. I'm pleased to see that you're up and walking about, Lubrico. You've held up nicely, especially after being dead for so long. How long have we been dead?
Long enough.
Others weren't as lucky. If you wouldn't mind, I need you to fetch my embalming fluid and some twine to stitch up those bodies. You'll find both in the Shadow Grave, the building just behind me. Here, Darnell will join you. He knows the way.
Who's that?
I guess we'll find out. Alright, so accept your request. Oh, that's Darnell.
Wait, what?
That's the guy who's
Oh, okay.
with us. And yeah, on your map you can see that's where you want to be going.
Mm-hmm.
So, here, actually first, I will. How do you right click on this thing? Right click.
I don't know. Okay.
Oh. Wait, how?
Like you touch it and at the same time press it. With, like touch it with one finger and press it with another. Did it work? Like I don't actually know how to do it. I just do it.
Okay, accept that.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, now we're in a group.
Oh, that's good. Hi.
Hello. And you were over there. I can't see you.
I can't see you either. Yeah, I can only move to the right and to the front.
Okay, one second. I found you.
I haven't.
Oh, hello. That's me.
Yeah, I see you.
Oh, I have a title option on it.
Oh, that's good. Didn't find it. Wait, how was it?
Flamekeeper.
No, then.
Huh?
I was going to quote The Sun Also Rises, but then I forgot the actual quote.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Isn't it grand we all have titles?
I don't, though.
Why don't you have a title, Jacob? Anyway, if you haven't read The Sun Also Rises by Hemingway, you should do that. Okay, follow me to the Shadow Grave.
I'll try. Let me see. Where am I? Where are you?
I'm over here. Where are you? You can see me on your mini map on the yellow dot.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. So confusing.
Oh,
Hold on.
okay.
Good thing I can move to the
It's-
right.
Okay, so A is turn left and D is turn right.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and then, okay.
Yeah, it's the exact same
okay,
configuration
okay.
as,
Oh.
and then S is back.
Yeah, I was like actually trying to move without changing like the view of the. Okay, I get it.
Okay.
Keep moving in circles.
Shadow Grave.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Down
Trying.
Okay. We're looking for thick and bone. So right click on that. Smells strongly of alcohol and
That's it?
yeah, right. Do right click on it. Um, and then left click on that to actually move it. And now you have it in your backpack. You can press B to open, or I guess it doesn't actually show up in there.
Yeah.
Okay. And then same with the corpse stitching twine.
The right thing?
Yeah. Thick enough to reattach limbs and possibly heads. That's useful.
It says something that I can't. I don't know what right now.
Oh, right click.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Alright. Now back to where we came from. Darnell wasn't really very much help. Alright, let's talk to Mordo again. Wants you to open your map, I guess, to see where he is, but you already know where he is, so.
Well, that was useful.
Yeah. Alright. Just a corpse with a jaw that would fit you. I guess some of the people come back without some of their body parts, so he needs to sew them back on. Alright. So, continue. Exactly what I needed. You'll be an asset to the Forsaken. I'm just gonna say Eurico and Venezia. Eurico and Venezia. I can't even say my own name. That's embarrassing.
Eurico?
I see. You know, word has it that you were quite the rogue in your previous life, or quite the mage. Perhaps I should assign you a more exciting task. Are we ready for that?
I am.
Oh, okay, good.
I don't know about you.
Those that couldn't be saved. The Valkyr, so that's that angel-looking thing that brought us back to life. Those are called the Valkyr.
Okay.
The Valkyr raised hundreds of corpses every day. Agatha raised you just a few moments ago. Not all are as lucky as you, however. Some maintain their free will, but live in constant fear and confusion. They usually run off into the woods, cowering at their own reflections. Others lose their minds completely, shambling about aimlessly. They often turn to violence and must be destroyed. This is your task, Eurico and Venezia. Destroy them, our former brothers and sisters, though they might be. That's a little dark. Okay, so I guess some of them came back without their minds and we have to kill them.
Well, that's sad.
It is. So, oh, that guy has a quest for us too. Wonder what he wants. Caretaker Kais? I don't know how you'd say that.
I guess. Yeah.
The Awakening. King, peasant, or rogue. I don't care what you were before, I just need somebody with a working tongue. Being raised from the dead is strenuous. Not everyone copes with it as well as you did. In particular, there are 3 newly raised undead who are having trouble coping right now. I want you to find them and talk to them. It might be that they just need someone they can relate with. You'll find them here in the graveyard. Oh, that's slightly nicer.
Yeah, I'm behind. I'm supposed to accept it.
Yep, no, that's what I'm reading right now.
Oh, well, I did accept it.
Perfect. This is actually one of my favorite quests just because it's kind of funny. But yeah, so while we're killing the mindless ones, some of them do have their minds. They're just a little depressed, I guess, about being dead. So we just have to go talk to them and be a friend.
That's good.
Yeah, we're good zombies. Alright.
You're nice.
So you can see them wandering around. Here, that's a little... Whoops. Here are the helpers. Alright, so left click on a creature to select it. That's a player. That's, yeah.
The yellow ones?
Yep. Left click on Frostbolt to attack the creature.
Do we want to?
Because you're a mage and you can do that.
Oh no, it's coming at me.
Oh yeah, now it's gonna attack you.
No. Oh, again.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll help.
Thank you.
If I can right click. There we go.
Can I run out of this power thingy?
Yeah, so click on loot to take the money. Alright. And yeah, so this blue bar here is your mana. The green one's your health.
Okay.
You probably don't have to worry about it too much at low level, but you can run out of mana and then you can't cast spells anymore.
Okay. And how do I get it back?
It just comes back over time, and also you can drink both potions and just beverages. Yeah.
Okay.
So now we just do that again. And
With all of them?
so no, we just need on your quest log you can see you need 6.
Oh.
So we kill 1 out of 6. And although it says to left click, actually an easier way is you can see it's bound to the number 1. So you press the number 1.
And then attack.
No, you just press the number 1 and that's all you need to do.
Oh, it will.
And also because I have a fancy
Oh, it's not.
oh, you were, you just need to keep pressing it like every time you want to cast it. But since I have a fancy gamer mouse, I actually have the buttons on my mouse, so if it works for you, you can select one. and press this button here by your thumb is one.
This one?
Yep. So press that. And there you go. And just press it every time you want to cast it. Alright, and I will help you out.
No, exploded by myself.
Oh, okay.
The second one. See? That's... I've killed two.
I know. Very good. And then don't forget to loot them and take their stuff, because that's the whole reason we go adventuring. Alright, we'll kill this one.
What?
Hmm? That one's dead already.
I knew.
And something cool about being undead, we have a special ability. It's another way actually to regain both your health and your mana. This button here, cannibalism, is once we kill something, we can eat it and get our health and mana back.
That's
Because
good.
we're very civilized and classy. Alright,
Good. We are
So-
done cannibalizing.
exactly. We just have to kill one more.
Okay.
So here, help me with this one.
Easy. No, I can't. I failed. Wait.
Good.
I'll try.
Gracias.
I helped a
You
little
did.
bit.
Alright. And here, while we're over here,
It's
oh yeah,
cool.
yeah, that means that has money for you to take. While we're over here, you can see these big yellow dots.
Mhm.
Those are the people we need to talk to.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll follow.
If I can find them.
There's one, right?
Oh, I can't see him. I guess he hasn't loaded yet on mine. That's fine.
Is that...
Yep,
Speak.
he hasn't loaded yet on my screen. So. What's going on? Who are you? What happened to me? And this is what you're saying, so you can read that.
No, I can't. I actually...
Oh, okay. Well, you just said, don't you
see.
remember you died? He says, I died? Yes, you're right. I died. It was an orc. He cut off my hands and left me to die. Valdred looks down at his hands. These aren't my hands. These aren't my hands. And then you say, calm down, Valdred. Undertaker Mortal probably sewed some new ones on for you. Click on that. Valdred looks back down at his hands. I suppose this is my fate then. Ha! Part of an undead army. Somehow I never considered that I might end up fighting for the Forsaken. He looks back up at you. What do I do now? No, I didn't read that yet.
Oh, no.
He basically told him to go talk to the guy we were just talking to, Undertaker Mortal. He says, I see. Well then, let's get to work, Venezia. The Dark Lady needs us, right?
She does.
So, yeah, I always think that's funny that he's like freaking out because he has someone else's hands. And he still
no, I
hasn't
want to kill him.
loaded for me. So,
Really?
yeah, it's taking a bit. But you can go talk to the next one.
The green one?
You can see on your map. Yeah, they're behind you, actually.
I know.
Go
Oh, no, that's you.
to the right. Yeah, the ones with the speech bubbles over their heads. Oh, good. He reported for duty.
Is that urgent?
No. The guy you just talked to. He said Valdred Moore reporting for duty, sir.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Lillian Voss. Get away from me, you abomination. And then he'll say, I'm not an abomination, I'm simply undead. I just want to speak with you. You're very reasonable. The undead are a taint upon Azeroth. Every one of you creatures deserves to be destroyed. Lillian, do you realize you are undead yourself? No, you're lying. My father will protect me.
Oh, no.
She doesn't want to be...
I don't feel like I helped a lot.
No, it's okay. You
I'm
tried your
sorry.
best.
There's another one.
Yep. I'm still loading. But you can talk to Marshal Redpath. Stand back, monster. You want to fight? Because I'll fight you. I'll fight any one of you creatures. Do you hear me? And I'm not here to fight. I've only been asked to speak with you. Oh, really? Fine. I don't want to join you in your Forsaken. Maybe I'll start my own Forsaken. Maybe I'll indent Forsaken with elbows. You are free to do whatever you like.
I'm kind of useless.
Who are you calling a monster? You're the monster. I'm just a man who died. He's not very nice. Okay, my guy's loaded, so I will
Okay,
catch up.
good.
In the meantime, go back to the bright yellow question marks on your map and complete your quests, because you are a very good adventurer.
Thank you. I tried. Oh, yeah.
Hold on.
I don't know what I'm
Um,
Am I going in the right
yeah, so if
direction?
you look at your mini-map, the arrow is you and it's pointing in the direction you're going. So you want to turn until the arrow is pointing at the question marks.
Yeah, that's going to be a problem. I don't see the arrow.
Right there. Are you sure you don't want your
Okay,
glasses? It's
yeah. Okay,
Okay,
I
good.
got it.
Good.
I just have to spin the wheel, that's all. Oh, you're here already?
Yep.
Oh, you're fast.
You're standing in front of me. You can't see him.
Okay.
There we go. Right click on him.
Hello.
Alright. Not even the power of the Valkyr was enough to save these creatures. Creatures, they're human beings. Oh no, he's talking about the zombies, not the people we were talking to. Okay. They were doomed from the beginning. I have obtained some equipment for you, Eurico and Venezia. It's not much, but it will help. We get a battered cloak. Complete your quest.
I have two things.
Oh, I guess because you're a different class, you can. Do you want do you want new gloves or would you
Oh.
like a cloak?
Which one would you suggest?
Which do you like? Here, if you put your mouse over them, that one has 2 armor, and that one also
Oh,
has
this
2
one.
armor.
This one sells for 13.
Okay. Good choice. And complete your quest.
Victory.
Oh, you leveled up. Congrats.
That's good.
Yeah, you're level 2 now.
Thank you.
So press B to open your bag, and you can also click on the backpack here, and well, you close your bag.
Sorry.
There's your new cloak. That sells for 13. You right click on it to put it on. No, put it back. Right click on it,
Oh, good.
and there's your new cloak.
Whoa.
I know, you're so
I
pretty.
like it. Thank you.
And press C to view your items. And that's the item. And just took it. Alright.
It says click here.
Oh, it
Here,
just says
no,
here.
it doesn't say click here.
Alright, good job.
Oh, thank you.
And now let's go talk to the other guy and tell him that we succeeded. Is 1 out of 3 a success?
I guess it's better than nothing.
Oh, that's true. We probably shouldn't be therapists. We should stick to adventuring.
Time to start.
Alright. You've done well, Rogue and Mage. As you can see, not all of us have resigned to our fates. Is that correct? I think he's confused. I'm glad to see that you're at least willing to work. Valdred will be a valuable asset to the Forsaken. That's the guy whose hands were cut off.
Okay.
As for the other 2, there's not much we can do. We cannot force them to join us. At least they have a good attitude. Alright. Darnell tells me that the 2 of you have already met. Darnell, he's kind of useless. That's good, because I'm sending you both into death now. Your work is done here. Speak with Death Guard Saltane in Deathknell to the north. He will tell you more of what you must know.
Well, there's something I must know.
Apparently. We are very important people. Alright, so while we head to the Deathknell,
Nothing.
what are your impressions so far of this game?
I like it. It's better once you learn how to move.
Yeah, that's definitely a plus.
It's still working.
Oh, well. Alright. What's Darnell saying? Good, you're still here. Now where's Death Guard Saltane? He's so useless. Why?
Wait, where are you?
Oh. Down the road a bit. Here, stay there.
Okay. No, I found you.
Hold on. Alright. Oh.
Oh no.
Is it not plugged in?
No, it's not.
That'll explain why your performance is low. I definitely thought I plugged it in.
It's plugged in.
Alright, good. Are you way less choppy all of a sudden?
No, I like it. It's better.
Okay, so here's this Death Guard Saltane that we must speak to. He has a large axe.
I found out I get too close to people.
It doesn't actually matter, but
No, I know.
okay. Those Valkyr have been really busy resurrecting you newbies lately. Who's he calling newbies? I've already seen a couple dozen new bodies run down that hill since this morning. You, however, are the most promising rogue I've seen today. / mage. The most promising mage you've seen all day.
I think he tells that to everyone.
Alright, let's complete the quest. And recruitment. We've been shipping in dead bodies from Silvervine, Hillsbrad, hell, anywhere we can get them from. We can't, however, afford to ignore the bodies which are sitting right on our front doorstep. The last vestiges of the Scarlet Crusade roam here in the Tiriswell Glades. While we've managed to push them from Deathknell, several of their bodies litter the buildings to the north and the east. Go find them and bring that Darnell fellow with you. Why? He's useless. He looks strong enough to carry a few corpses. Oh, I guess he can be our pack mule. Really?
It's black.
Oh, cool. We're back after some technical difficulties. Luckily, you didn't miss that much. It was mostly Venezia learning how to steer. Alright. So, looks like there's another quest inside that building over there. As it's saying another quest is available, look for the exclamation mark on your map. On your mini-map. Do you see it? So the reason it's gray when all the other ones have been yellow is that it's inside a building that we're not inside of. So if you follow me. Shadow Priest Sardis. Alright. Scourge on our perimeter. If you're going to be an asset to the Forsaken, it kind of makes me uncomfortable that everyone keeps calling us an asset.
Me too.
You need to learn how to fight. And there's no better target than the Scourge minions that continue to pester us. The wretched ghouls and rattle-cage skeletons that roam the north and to the east are former troops of the fallen Scourge. They should prove to be an even match for a fledgling rogue like you. Do not tarry. When you are done, speak to me again. Alright, so accept your quest. So the Scourge are, they were the original undead. You know how I was telling you about, there's the Lich King, he made the Scourge, and then some of them broke free of his control, and that was us. So we're the Forsaken. The Scourge are the undead that are under the Lich King's control. They're basically a mindlet, or a hive mind of evil, pretty much. Um, the Lich King at this point in time is actually dead, but the Scourge is still basically mindlessly causing destruction, and we do not like them. Alright. Alright, here are some corpses, which finally Darnell will be useful for the first time in his life. Right click on the corpse, and
Oh, so he's okay.
yep, he's going to be our pack now. It's always good for it. And while we're at it, you can see these ghouls that we have to kill.
There's another thing there.
Yeah, we can multitask. We want to pick up 6 bodies and kill 8 ghouls.
So the ones that I want to kill. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
Good.
Can I just fight it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you just press your.
Wait, what?
Remember the button I showed you?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Press
I meant,
press
like-
roll. How do you mean?
No, nothing.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that is another thing. So as a mage, you are fairly squishy, as in you don't have a lot of health or armor, but you can, as you've seen, cast your spells from a pretty far away. So ideally you want to stand far away from the things you want to kill.
Yeah, I noticed.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'll go right up to them and be your bodyguard, basically. So yeah, let's just find these corpses, kill the Scourge.
I am forsaken.
And while we're doing this, I was thinking each episode we'd have just a general topic to discuss.
About?
What would be different each time? I was thinking this time we'll, one, kind of introduce them to us and tell them about our story. And at the same time, as I mentioned to you before, I kind of had an idea for a backstory for our characters, which was based on our own backstory, basically. So, yeah, I thought we'd do that.
Okay.
So, how did we meet, Venezia?
We met at an NaNoWriMo meeting.
Basically, a writers group meeting in Vancouver, and then fell in love and was very romantic. And then you, unfortunately, couldn't stay in Vancouver for some reason.
And then you were
Why?
like, crazy enough to come here.
Why couldn't you stay in Vancouver?
Like, there were several reasons. I'm about to die.
No, you got too far away from it, so it ran away. Yeah, so basically your visa was running out and you couldn't stay there, right?
Gotcha. And well, I was studying there, and I decided that I wanted to change my major, so there was also that. And hi.
Oh, hey. Oh wow.
It's too far away.
Here, get back up. You're too close. It's gonna kill you.
Yeah, it says that it's too far away.
Oh, yeah. You don't have unlimited range, but you have a pretty far range.
And
Yeah, so basically she couldn't stay in Canada, and she had to move back to Mexico, and I decided to move here with her.
because you're a good boyfriend. And kind of really, really pretty.
Poquito. Yeah, so my thinking. Oh, yeah. Okay.
So,
Yeah, so my thinking was for our characters, if you open your map, so that's just the zone we are right now. You can right click, and that's the whole of the like region we're in, and right click again. No, just anywhere on the map. And that's the continent we're on, the Eastern Kingdoms.
it looks like England.
It actually does a bit. I've never really thought about that. Oh, you're right. Anyway, so there's actually 4 different kingdoms make up the Eastern Kingdoms. 2 of them are human. Actually, there's a bunch of little kingdoms, but we'll talk about those now. So we're in the Kingdom of Lordaeron, which was the one that was destroyed by the Scourge. And then the Kingdom of Stormwind down here wasn't really affected by the undead. So my thinking was basically your character is actually from Lordaeron, Venezia, and whereas mine was from Stormwind. And at some point, something brought your character to Stormwind. I'm not sure what. And same thing, they met, fell in love, went to Lordaeron, and then undead happened, and they died and came back.
That's very romantic.
Yeah, I thought so. But kind of expanding on that, I was thinking about one of the things we're dealing with right now is it turns out it's not actually super easy to just move to another country with no plans. So it'll probably be fine, but we are a little worried about like if I can't economically make it work and stay in this country. I was thinking about what if for our characters the same thing was happening for whatever reason. Ulrica was going to have to go back to Stormwind, and then the undead came and they died and came back, and they're actually like in a weird twisted way kind of happy that it happened because it was the only way they would be able to stay together.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
I like it.
Alright, I'm glad. And we can flesh out the details as we go. I know you don't know a lot about the world right now, so it's difficult, but you can think about why your character would go to the other kingdom in the first place.
Also, you're
Also,
a more creative one.
no, you're the writer.
You are the writer, but
Anyway, while we're here, just to show you, so that's the continent we're on. Like every one of these regions is a place we can go.
no, okay.
See if you just click on any random one of them. That's a place we can go and explore. There's nothing there because we haven't explored it yet, but so right click,
Right.
right click,
How do I go back?
right click, and right click, and so that's the continent. Right click again. That's the world. So those are all the continents we can go to, and
So is this the sea?
yeah, so that's the ocean, and those are all continents we can go to, each with their own regions.
And that's that.
We can even go to the Maelstrom, which is a giant whirlpool in the center of the ocean,
Sounds fun.
and then right click again, and those are the worlds we can go to. So as you can see, it's a pretty. We have a lot to do.
We are here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is where the books go. That's also where the Earth came. It's complicated. We'll get to that later. There's time travel involved.
Oh well.
So yeah, we'll get to that. Anyway, meanwhile, we are killing undead and collecting bodies.
We still haven't collected all the bodies.
Yeah, you need to collect one more, it looks like.
Okay. Thank you.
And then let's kill this guy because I don't like his face.
Skeleton one?
Yeah, just anything. We just have to kill 8 of whatever. Ah, you're not gonna help me?
Oh, yeah.
Here. Collect
I have to kill everyone too.
Oh yeah, just so you know, if you move while you're casting your spell, you stop casting it.
Oh,
So
okay.
it requires complete concentration. Okay.
That explains a lot.
Alright. Let's kill these creatures.
Which one was
This
More drinking.
Gracias.
I did my best.
Computer. Alright, and yep.
Silicon Valley target.
Yeah, you click on me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Please don't crossbow me.
I'm sorry.
Alright, that's neat. Once you open your map, I think you know what that is. Guy with the giant axe that I'm a little worried what he plans to do with it. Alright, Great work, Euroko and Venezia. I knew you weren't useless. Oh, well, thank you.
Thank you.
Here, take one of these. We Death Guards have piles of these things just sitting around. Maybe.
Still trying to face.
Okay. You right click on him.
What is it?
And wait, which do you want? New cloak? But you already have a cloak, so I'll leave it up. Unless you want like a whole wardrobe of cloaks that you can.
I like clothes.
And then complete quest once you decide what you want. Right.
Can I wear it?
Yep. And then right.
What's this?
So that's your Hearthstone. Basically, you have a home location, and if you right click on that, it teleports you back to it.
Nice.
Yeah. As we go to new places, we can set our home there, and it's very convenient.
That sounds very romantic.
I guess so. They're usually taverns is where you can set your home, so I don't know how romantic that is. And yeah, just saying press C to view your new item. Yep, there's your bow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then press C again to get rid of that. And now we have to talk to the important looking Shadow Priest again. So I guess this was a church at one point. It doesn't really look like it anymore, but
At the window.
yeah, no, yeah.
I'm listening.
Alright. You're growing in strength, Euroko and Venezia. I've seen your type before. You will be moving out of Death Knell and onto greater things before long. Just make sure you don't lose sight of where you started. You have much to accomplish. Alright. I like this guy. He's nicer than the other guy was.
Can I wear everything?
Yep. Wait, what do you... You can't wear everything at once, but...
Everything they've given us so far.
Yeah, yeah. You can. So open your bag, put on your boots. Can't really see them because of your robe, but... Alright, and Novice Elref. Why don't you go speak with my Novice Elref? She serves me and will have some tasks to which you can apply your new abilities. Sounds good to me. Yep. May the Dark Lady watch over you. We will show him. The truth or the grave? Earlier on, I saw a young, forsaken woman running towards the old inn. She was screaming for her life, pleading to be taken back home. Not all of us are as resolute as others. We will go and Venezia. Even so, we must accept our fate as undead if we are to rise up against those that would put us down. Take my hand mirror and show it to the young woman. She needs to see what she really is and join us in our cause. Besides, we can use all the bodies that we can get. Alright, that sound like anyone we know?
No.
Young forsaken woman who's not happy about being undead? I think we might have seen her earlier. What are you doing?
How did that? Okay, yeah, I found myself.
Okay. Yeah, if you get too close to a wall, your camera like zooms in. Alright, so is the old inn?
What is this?
No, that's the wrong building.
That's the
Oh, that's a mailbox, yeah. If you want to mail anything to anyone.
No, not today.
Okay. Really, you're not gonna mail me a gift?
I mean, I'm next to you, so
Oh, okay,
not
that's,
today.
that's fair. Alright, is this the end? That looks like it. Oh, I think I found her.
Oh. Oh.
Aw, she's scared.
What
Oh,
will
wow.
require?
Get away from me, you monster. Don't look at me, I'm hideous. You're not hideous, Lillian. You're one of us. Here, look in this mirror, see for yourself.
Beware, our enemies abound.
You don't understand. I can't be undead. Not me, not now. I don't think we helped.
You're terrible.
Yeah, I know, we're just like running after her, torturing her.
It's like, hey, remember you're dead.
Aw,
Just in case you forgot.
I think we need to try a new approach. Alright, I guess we have to go say we failed.
Again.
Alright.
You
You
are
say she ran away? What a shame. Very well. As long as she's maintained her free will, there's still hope. Yes, that's fair. Is it not open? Huh. It must be.
embrace the shadow.
Oh, there you go. You leveled up.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you got a new ability. Fire Blast.
Does it work the same every time? Too?
Basically, except, here, hover over it. You can see the descriptions here. So it's instant, so there's no cast time like there is. You just press it and it instantly goes. But it does have a 12-second cooldown, so after you use it, you have to wait 12 seconds before you can use it another time.
But can I still use this one?
Yeah, exactly. So, and it's on number 2, which I've down to this button here. So you can try it out in a bit. The executor in the field. I can keep you busy here in town all week, but you seem to be more the fighting type. He looks us over and nods. Yes, you'll do just fine. I'd like you to go talk to Executor Aaron. Follow the path north out of Death Knell. You'll find him not far past the barricades. Sounds good to me.
Trust no one.
Alright. So while we're doing that, why don't you tell us, where does Venezia come from?
It's something really stupid. It's not even a good story. It's just my name is spelled with a C. It's how you pronounce it, because I can't even pronounce the name. Not a C as in Carlos. C as in
Z?
that letter that I can pronounce.
Z for our Canadian audience?
Yeah. And yeah, so once I was bowling with some friends, and the guy who was entering the name to the bowling thing, he misspelled my name, and then he tried to cancel it, but instead of pressing cancel, he pressed X, because that kind of made sense to him. And yeah, like he ended up spelling Benesixa, and I think that was the day that I created my Twitter account, so I just, like, that was the first thing that came to my mind, and then I just started using it for all my social media. Not a great story.
No, that's a cool story. That's funny. I actually had something sort of similar. Basically, growing up, my younger sister always called me Azeroth instead of Evaric, or just shortened it to just calling me Ez all the time. And when I asked her why, she was like, "Oh, like when I try to type your name, I accidentally spell it that way because like the Z and the V are right next to each other on the keyboard." I was like, "Oh, okay." I just accepted that explanation for like years until one day I looked down at my keyboard. I'm like, "No, they're not. They're not even close to each other on the keyboard." So to this day, I have no idea where that came from, but I bought her lie for a long time. So, it's a good story. My character's name, Eurico, which I can't even pronounce, that's just, I was named after an actual guy, barbarian warlord, and his name was Evaric, but at the time, the Spanish people called him Eurico, so I thought it was fitting since we're in Mexico.
We like Mexico.
We do.
And Spanish.
What?
All right. What do we have here? A new rogue and mage, ready for battle, eh? Are we?
Yeah, we are. We're
Good.
always ready.
The damned. First of all, look at your armor. You're a mess. If you'd like to stay in one piece, and I've no doubt you do, perhaps I can help. You can gather some paws and wings from the wolves and bats nearby, and maybe I'll find some armor for you. You'll find the creatures to the north and to the west of here. What does he want with paws and wings? Is that what he's going to make the armor out of?
Maybe.
Alright, let's go kill some bats, I
Sounds
guess.
like fashion.
Oh, that's accurate. Wasn't sure if that was supposed to be a political commentary.
It was.
Oh, looks like some wolves and bats around.
Are we supposed to kill him?
Yeah.
Oh.
So, I don't know, it's sad, but why don't you test out your new ability?
Whoa, 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 whoa. He's too fast.
I know, wolves are pretty fast. But that was...
No, 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 no. Sorry, I'm not helping a lot.
It's attacking me now, so you're good.
No, I'm sorry.
No, I'm supposed to. Be honest, that's good. So yeah, here, how about I attack something first, and then you can try it out. This battlefield. Get some attention, and then so press the number 2 again. That's your new ability, and then you can see here. That's the cooldown. So once that finishes, you can cast it again. Okay. And you can cast Frostbolt as much as you want.
But I have to wait.
Yep, and come get the wing.
Why is it getting to make it good?
Yeah, you got a wing and an eye. I don't know what you're gonna do with the eye, but the wing the guy lied. So.
I need a target.
Is that really okay?
You did. Good job. You're learning. You're a good mage. All right, and I think we can call this episode pretty quick here. It can be a shorter one since it's our first one. Not sure how much we lost from the technical difficulties, but it should be good.
Sorry.
It's not your fault. It was my fault.
No, not. I keep forgetting to select a target, so she's like telling me all the time that she needs a target. I mean, I need a target.
Oh, yeah. Anyway. I was thinking we'd take some time at the end of each episode just to kind of talk about like your thoughts and experiences and all of that. So, what do you think of this game so far?
I like it. I don't know. Like, I honestly didn't know what to expect because I've heard so much praise.
What have you heard about it?
Well, just people saying that they play it and that they are obsessed with it. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like I heard
Kind of
anything
a
specific, but I hear.
Stereotype that people get addicted to it and ruin their lives. Here, do that. And when you want to log out, you can do it from the menu, but usually I just type /camp. And then that
Oh.
because you're making camp, I guess, is the idea.
Oh.
Camping by the dead path. Alright. So yeah, you just heard that people are obsessed with it. So has it, like, it wasn't what you expected, or you just didn't know what to expect?
I just didn't know what to expect. But it's fun. I like it.
Oh,
I mean,
good.
I'm obviously really bad at games,
Well-
and I don't usually play them, so.
You just have to get used to the controls a little, but I think you're doing good so far.
Thank you.
Obviously there isn't a lot of story yet. It kind of picks up as you go a little more in, but what are you thinking of the story? There has been, like, the idea that normally in zombie fiction, zombies are just zombies, right? Here, we're all being brought back to life, and now it's the different ways people are coping with it. Some of them go insane, some of them are just completely mindless, some of them want to join up. Oh, any thoughts on that?
Well, I guess I'm glad that I picked to be a zombie because they're cool. I like them.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of what I'm asking is, since you did choose the race, like you did think they were the most interesting initially, are they as interesting as you thought? Or?
Yeah, they are.
That's good.
I'm enjoying it.
That's good. Where do you think, without giving any spoilers, I will say that scared lady, we do see her again.
Yes, she seems important.
So, yeah, it's good you caught on to that. I guess you're a storyteller, so you have a knack for these things.
Or I just have like a little bit of logical reasoning. But
So, yeah, where do you think that's going? What do you think is going to happen with
I
her?
don't know. I have no idea. Like, I know she's going to be important. I was actually thinking about that as we kind of try to follow her find her for the second time. But
Yeah. hopefully we
Don't
can...
tell me spoilers.
No, I won't.
I,
I'm
like,
just...
I don't even want to think too much about it because I don't like spoilers in general,
Fair
even if they come from my own mind.
Alright, fair enough. So, yeah, I think that's good for today. Thank you for joining us for episode 1 of Exploring Azeroth. Hopefully next time I'll have the camera working the full time and you won't have to deal with this choppy webcam, but I think that was a good introductory episode. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you in episode 2.